So we got our weekly Shonen Jump preview for DBS episode 119. And if you've been wondering about who's actually getting wiped out this weekend, which universe is getting erased by Zeno, or at least one of them, this video will answer the question. So I'm giving you a warning now. This is going to contain a big time spoiler. I mean big time. Like, this is, if you want to go into super blind and not know what's going to happen, this is not the video for you. But thank you as always for supporting the channel. But if you've been paying attention to Super, this should come as no surprise to you, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get into it now. You've been warned. Dragon Ball Super episode 119. This is from the Korean release from the Weekly Shonen Jump summary. Now this is translated by Herms. Episode 119, a new victim from Universe 7. Universe 4 gets serious. An invisible enemy. Universe 4 surprise attack. We're going to talk about that here in a minute, but let's talk about the big spoiler. With the annihilation of Universe 6. That's right. It should come as of no surprise to any of you, but Universe 6 is getting wiped out in Super episode 118 this weekend. This sucks because, you know, Hit was a cool character. Obviously, Kaba, fan favorite, right? And of course, Shampa's one of my favorite new characters. They're gone. And I'm really curious, I mean genuinely curious, about how Dragon Ball Super's writers are going to write Beerus reacting to that, because they are competitors, but Champa is still his brother. Also, this right here should completely and utterly kill those, I don't want to call them flat earthers, but those people who were saying that they believe that Hit was not really eliminated, that it was a shadow clone. That's done, brother. Universe 6 is out. So there ain't no shadow clone. When Zeno deletes, he deletes, like Matt Hardy. So that's the big shocker. Now, in continuing with the spoiler here, well, before I actually continue, I want to say that the talk has also been whether or not Universe 2 is getting wiped. And the answer is, we don't know. It's very possible, based on the fact that the previous spoiler said that Goku's going to be eliminating the remainder of Universe 2, or at least that's what it implied. So I think that, like I predicted before, that Universe 6 and Universe 2 are getting wiped. But this particular summary only specifies Universe 6. So I just can't believe that 4 and 3 survived 6. That's the shocking thing. Continuing on, it says here, the Tournament of Power has entered its final stage. I've heard that before. Universe 4 now begins a surprise attack against Universe 7. How will Goku and company face this invisible enemy? Now, if you're wondering about invisible enemy and what they're referring to, luckily I have the Shadow Raiko chart here, and what they're referring to is Daemon and Gamisadas. Now, those of you who are new to the channel, you may not have seen my older videos on this that I covered earlier, months ago, but these are the Universe 4 bugs, and they are very, very small. And so it appears like the way that they're going to be attacking Goku and the rest of Universe 7 is going to be because they're very small. I would even go so far as to say maybe even microscopic, and that makes it very hard to hit. The question is, what about Shansta? What is this mysterious blue thing right here? We really don't know as of this episode, but we'll know in a couple weeks. But Daemon and Gamisadas are the Universe 4 bugs, so finally we're going to see them in action. I am not entirely sure if Universe 4 will be in this for very long. If the gimmick is going to be that Universe 4 has microscopic characters like Ant-Man, if you're a fan of the MCU or just Marvel Comics in general, I don't see it being too long before Universe 7 figures out how to defeat them. So that is what they mean by the Invisible Warriors. And we still have Universe 3, presumably, like we talked about a few weeks ago. These 3 robots right here are going to be fusing to make one big robot, maybe even with these 2 guys. I don't really know yet, but it looks like the final confrontation before we get our Goku and Jiren rematch, or at least our Z Fighters against Pride Troopers rematch, is probably going to be against the big droid. That's my guess. Probably sometime in December, but I don't know. I'm certain the way things are going now that we're going to get the Goku Jiren fight probably at the end of December. That's the way I'm seeing it. It's going to begin there. It's going to be multiple episodes, but I do think that's going to be the case here. So yeah, that's pretty much the story. Universe 6 is out. Universe 2 is probably out. We'll find out for sure this weekend. And Universe 4 is going to be the next opponent for Universe 7. So that's what we have for you here with the Shonen Jump. Those of you who are wondering about the new interview from Toriyama talking about the Super Saiyan God, I will have a video coming out on that later tonight right here on Geekdom 101. Put together a quick video for you guys talking about that whole thing, so it should be a fun time. Also explaining how Super Saiyan cellular structure determines how strong they are. This is all brand new information that I will bring to you tonight right here on Geekdom 101. So if you are new to the channel, remember to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Definitely hit that bell because YouTube, I mean, you should know by now how weird it is sometimes. Definitely do that. And like I said, tonight, you got that video coming up. And tomorrow, the video I have planned here on the channel is going to be about improving Dragon Ball GT. How could GT have been better than it actually was? I have some ideas, and I'm really looking forward to hearing some of your ideas too as far as how you would, play with GT to make it better. That's coming up tomorrow, but tonight you got the God explanation, well, the Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan explanation, and like I said, this weekend, Dragon Ball Super episode 118, which is going to feature the elimination of, we know for sure, Universe 6, maybe Universe 2. Thank you so much. Hope y'all have a great day, and remember, if you're having a bad day, tomorrow will be better. Take care of yourself and each other.